Okay, I wanna focus on something here a little bit. Now, a little time ago, we know about the attempt on the Trumper, right? Then he comes out, he's just fine. This is just before his presidential so-called election run. Okay, now I want you to think about something. I have the ear proof that whoever this guy is, let's not do that. Let's skip the part where I believe that the actual Donald isn't around and he's gone somewhere on vacation, and then there's a falsified Trump running around acting like him, mimicking his voice, which can happen with voice acting and mimicking of the body parts, and who knows if there's like some green screen crap going on. Let's just pretend that who we're looking at right now is a real Donald Trump from Apprentice, Celebrity Apprentice. Excuse me. So let's pretend he goes into a presidential race with Biden, right? And things happen, an attempt was made, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward a little bit, the next day comes out, yada, yada, yada. So we know about Donald and his extracurriculars. We know about his impeach or whatever, the crap that Kim Clement talked about, which I didn't fully trust him to begin with. I mean, Kim Clement. So he goes to court, whatever. He battles whatever he's battling. He's running for president or whatever. And then, now, this is just my run at it. It doesn't mean I'm right. So don't take it serious. This is just a video. I'm not political. I don't go left, right. I'm just what I am, a follower of Jesus Christ, and that's it. I don't do the political garbage because we know how much acting is involved. So we'll say Donald wins everything, and I keep calling him a convicted felon, and users are asking me to prove that he is a convicted felon. I mean, you got to be stupid, seriously. Anyway, let me show you something. Okay, as we know about this, that Trump was convicted on all counts on May 30th, 24. Become the first U.S. president, yes, the first U.S. president to be convicted of a felony. Following his victory in 2024 presidential election selection, his sentencing was temporarily suspended. Trump was sentenced to an unconditional discharge on the 10th. You know why I think they did that? I'll tell you why I think they did that. It was either he has the money to pay them off to keep him out of prison, which is where he should be, for being a felon. And I have one more other thing I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to discuss something, okay? So he was discharged, whatever. So I think it's either he had the money to stay out of jail, or his family, like, Melania and his, kids, like Barron and whoever else, were scared that if he was to go to prison, someone would whack him. I can't say. I don't know. But anyway, we go over here, and this is what this says. I only clipped a little bit. I don't want to read the whole thing. It's too much. But it says an unconditional discharge is a court sentence where a person is found guilty of a crime, but is released without any, criminal, not even criminal record, but I don't know. I don't remember what it said. Anyway, he's released without going to jail, as an example. So I'm going to tell you something. He is no better than those people, because I've seen this on Twitter, and I've seen it in the city, where they have these violent offenders who have criminal records, who are physically violent. Like, as an example, we'll say some guy gets arrested for assault. So he punches some guy in the face. The guy doesn't know what's coming. I've seen this in the States too. The guy gets carted away in the police car or whatever. He gets to the station, wherever. They do what they got to do. Instead of putting him in jail, they let him out on bail. Okay? Now that same violent offender that just that just assaulted somebody has been let out, say, after 48 hours. Now he's on $100 bail, as an example. That same guy is now going to go around and he's going to seek another victim to assault. And then it's going to be the same rinse and repeat cycle until they finally put the guy maybe away, or someone ends up hurting that guy, right? So Trump is no better than a violent offender. He did pretty much the same stuff without punching someone in the face. To me, it's unnerving to see that people are following this guy blindly. Again, I'm not into this political garbage, but when you are a convicted felon or you have assaulted somebody, you should be in a holding cell waiting sentencing. And that sentence, you should be put in prison for 10 years or whatever the judge decides. Some of these people are crazy, like like that crap that happened in the Carolinas with that blonde chick who wasn't Irina, by the way. I don't know who it was. I don't even know where those people went. They just vanished into thin air. Was it like a CGI thing? What the hell was going on there? Another day I'll cover that now that it's settled down a little bit. But this guy is no better than a criminal that was released on bail. He's no better. He may not be violent, but he was convicted. And is a felon. And is running your country. But I don't think that right there is a real Trump. I'm not going to get into it in this video. Maybe one day I will, because I have proof of it. However, this is only for entertainment purposes, and what I said doesn't actually matter, because I'm an idiot. Okay? I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm taking that advice from other users online, so we'll just pretend it's for comedic purposes. All right? Peace.